Hello everyone, have a nice day. Today we are going to continue Social Studies 4 Weekly Plan number 11. Have a good day to everyone. Okay, get your book in Social Studies, lesson 5.7 to 5.8. Okay, open your books. 5.7, okay, page 114. Okay, in this lesson, you will learn about the needs to be safe on the internet and to identify the safe practices when using the internet and to know what personal information is and what to share. Okay, internet safety tips to keep your child safe as you as a child. Okay, so what's the first kids rule for online safety? Okay, I will not give out personal information such as my address, the telephone number, parents' work, address, and telephone number, or the name and location in my school. When asked for this type of information in a chat room, tell them what can say, and when registered for game sites, type in a make-believe information or find a different game sites. So that's the kids rule for online safety. Okay. In that lesson, the internet is a system linking computer and other devices all over the world. So the World Wide Web is way of communicating and sharing information and knowledge around the internet. So the internet is sometimes referred to a virtual worlds or the digital worlds as a cyberspace, but it has important effect in the real world. Okay, internet safety, understanding the personal information should never be shared online. Okay, clear? Okay, another. Uh, so to stay safe on the internet, don't share your password. Don't download things from an unknown source. Think before you post it. Then be caution of sharing personal information to stay safe on the internet or internet safety. You need the following. Okay, clear? Another for the internet information, the internet safety information. Everyone uses the internet, but we need to be safe and use the internet wisely so we do not put ourselves or our family in danger. What are some things we can do to stay safe? Never give out personal information about yourself. Okay, again, what's the internet? The internet is a system linking computers and other devices all over the world. The World Wide Web is a way of communicating and sharing information and knowledge around the internet. And the internet is sometimes referred to virtual worlds, the digital worlds as a cyberspace, but it has important effect in the real world. Okay, so that's about the internet. The safe practices. Okay, how to make it safe. Remember, these helpful tips when using computer for a web surfing or online transaction. Treat your computer like your home. Never give out personal information. Talk to your kids about internet safety. Okay? If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. So it's a safe practices. Another is computer and internet safety advice, a good practices. First, turn your computer off if not used. Secure user account with a password. Install antivirus or firewall software. Set a window for automatic updates. Close application when you finish. And regular computer housekeeping is a computer and safety advice for a good practices. Okay, just do for your identity. Your identity. Who am I? Okay. Your identity. You have a unique identity. You can decide how much another person get to find about you in your real life. The same is true on the internet. The more information you provide, such as photos or interests, help people identify you. Okay. Next, yeah, like what is the personal information? When you say personal information, what's your name? Where you go from? Where do you live? How old are you? And what do you do? Your personal information, things such as your name, your address, home phone number, your mobile phone number, and your school. Other personal information includes your hobbies, your interests, places you go, such as sports or things you do, and even how you feel is included for the personal information. Okay, next is personal responsibility. When you say responsibility, okay, look at the cycle of the responsibility. What's the first? Awareness. Awareness, you become aware of the problem. Number 2, you have an option. I explore my option. And then next is choice. I choose an option. And then next is plan. Make a plan. And then last, do it. Carry out my plan. So, and the last, success. Okay, so don't forget the personal responsibility. When we say it, the awareness, the option, the choices, to make it safe on the internet. When you say it personal responsibility, we have a certain responsibility in life to ourselves, to other people. We accept some personal responsibility for our safety. To do this, we learn about the dangers and then behave in a way that keeps our risk to a minimum. We behave with respect toward other people and do not do or say things that would hurt them or to put them in danger. So all this applies when we are using the internet just as much as in the physical words. Okay. Next is identity, your internet identity. When you say your internet identity, when you use some sites on the internet, you can create a profile. You do not have to give real information about yourself and can make up a nickname or a username. This protects your real identity. If everyone else is also protecting their real identity, you never really know who the other people on a website are. Okay, your internet identity, privacy, the password, the using website safety. So, we learn about the danger in the real world and need to do the same for the internet. Okay, so the privacy. When you say privacy, privacy, many sites allow you to adjust the privacy setting. This is the way of limiting the people who will be able to see the information you put on the website. It's sensible to set this to the level where only your friend and family can see it. And it's always sensible to think that whatever you put on the internet could possibly become a public. Thinking in this way means you are really careful about what you post. Okay, that's for the privacy. How about for the password? A password limits access to a computer. The password is a limit access to a computer program, files or profile. It's a series of letter and numbers. Numbers that needs to keep a secret. The only other people who know your password at home are your parents. And in school, your teacher is on a good idea not even to let friends know your password. How about using websites safely? Okay, there's a number of ways to decide how good we think a website. For example, if we are looking for information, we need to be sure that it is reliable and up to date. We need to be able to read the materials, find out way around the site easily. Okay, for using the website safely, whatever type of site we are using, we must be aware of the other content that many appear, such as an advert and linked. This can sometimes take us to unknown sites or even download viruses. We should always talk to an adult before we decide to use an unknown website or download new content. To using the website carefully. Okay, so that's all for the lesson 5.7 to 5.8. Now do continue the book activity unit 5 review question page chapter 118, and also the booklet activity pages 73 to 75, and do your homework, revise the lesson, completion of the book, and booklet activities. Okay, that's all. Have a great day to all.